Welcome back to Acadiana's Morning News. Now, a lot of people would think because we live in such a wet climate that it rains when it does, that we don't really need to worry about water, like our neighbors over in Texas. Joining us in studio now from LUS, Simone. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
So, I grew up in San Antonio, Texas, where during the summertime, there are like hours where you can water. There are, you have to go by the last number of your address. If it's odd, you water on some days. If it's even, they're in an aquifer system, so obviously they have to monitor the levels, and that's why I never knew until this morning, actually 5 minutes ago, that we have a water ordinance and a schedule of how it goes. So why does Lafayette even need a watering schedule?
You are exactly right. Most people think about California and all their droughts, and that's why, they might need water conservation, and we have all this water everywhere. But really, we have a lot of people watering their lawns and just consuming more water during the summer months, and that decreases our water pressure, which really affects our firefighters.
Oh, okay. Because, I was thinking, as I was looking at my LUS bill a couple of days ago, and I saw it keep increasing, I was like, oh, wait, we haven't had many guests in town. Mm-hmm. It's not like we are bathing our kids more often. I mean, like, what's the deal? And then I remembered, you know what? We played the sprinkler a lot outside. And so, I mean, there's just a lot of things like that. But does it pertain to everyone? Is it just certain people in certain parts of the parish, or what? How does it go?
It's actually for our residential, commercial, and wholesale customers. So that does include Youngsville, Broussard, Milton, Scott, and water districts north and south. This isn't your regular garden hose. This is just for when you're using like an automated watering system, such as your sprinklers.
Gotcha. Yes. And so what is that schedule? How does it work, or how do people know when they should water and when they shouldn't?
Well, similar to where you're from, is with your address. So if you have an odd address, you'd water on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and then your evens are on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, anytime between midnight and 2 p.m., and then on Mondays, it's our rest day, so no watering.
So I know, and in my neighborhood, everyone has super green grass, to the point where I'm like, I don't know if these people have jobs, because all they do is water their grass and cut it. I told Bernie, my next door neighbor, I feel like I don't know if I should, admire his grass or get a golf club and use it as a putting green. But, we have this. We have pools. We have different things like that. And especially with the heat, you do have to water your grass.
Right.
So is this an all-the-time thing? Are there certain dates for it?
Well,
like when you're in the schedule?
It actually started on May the 1st.
Oh, gosh. So, I'm in trouble. I'm going to jail.
That's it. You're done. And we're continuing it on through September 30th. But this is every year, so we have it every year. But we like to promote water conservation year-round.
Yeah, really. So. That's really... Bernie, I learned something today.
I am so proud of you.
And when I tell you, the folks in Texas, it's such a big deal there. I mean, they will walk... Because here's what happens. You have, like, the automated sprinkler systems.
Right.
And people will set it for, like, 2 a.m., because it's not their day, and just hope that no one
notices.
No, I'm sorry, Bernie. You and my wife would probably be the ones who take your little jog with your reflectors on at 2 o'clock in the morning to bust everyone who's watering during the night. So don't do that. But we're going to put all the information on the watering schedule, who's a part of it. Again, no watering on Mondays. Never even thought about that. But obviously, businesses that require water to operate, like a car wash or a nursery that has to water plants, that's a little bit different. But if you can, I mean, this is kind of, I would imagine it's sort of centered on, like, keeping your lawn green or filling up your pool, on the first day. And heaven forbid the fire department needs to use a fire hydrant on your street and you don't have the water pressure. So, all right, Simone, thank you for coming in.
Thank
LUS
you.
watering schedule. We'll put all the information up on our website.